Hello everybody, it's Lady Lena with you. Thanks for joining me where I'm building or planting my Trofast raised garden. I got this storage at a thrift store for about $20. I decided to use it as a raised bed for gardening. I thought it was perfect, but right now what I'm doing is I am putting some sticks in here, some compost or some leaves, so I can have about 8 to 12 inches of clearance of growth for dirt, for the plant's roots to reach down. So I'm trying to fill the garden into that. All right, I already have here. Okay, it's cold out today. It's supposed to snow. I'm here to try to help get some things in the ground before it snows. I have garlic and some scallions and some potatoes in this. Okay, I'm going to use this compost. This compost for has cow manure and this raised bed gardening mix, which is, I think it's just natural. I'm going to mix those two and put it in there. And I'm also going to put some leaves in here at the bottom of this bed. All right. And then I'm going to mix the mixture of compost and raised bed garden mix. I think the beauty of this Trofast gardening is that storage bed is that it has 3 portions, 3 containers, and I'm going to do one at a time because I only have a little bit. I have to go out and buy more compost and raised garden mix. Okay, and so I'm going to do this one. So I already got some twigs, some driftwood. You know, I picked it out from I call this my compost reservoir in my home. To see, there's plenty of branches, plenty of leaves, just plenty of anything that I need, even topsoil, you know, just topsoil, all in this wooded area. So I'm going to take advantage of that. And these sticks over here, I went around and gathered some out of there and threw it in here. And I'm going to use in both of these garden beds. So stick with me to see how it turns out. I'm going to start adding the mixture, and I'm going to plant some greens. So I think collards, because they like this, they can handle the cold weather. Collards and cabbage and broccoli. I think I'm going to plant those today because it's supposed to snow like tomorrow. And it's already March. I want to hurry up and get them in the ground. So stick with me and let's see how this is going to turn out. I hope you can see me because guess what? I just don't know if I'm capturing my face. But hey, we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and get some more leaves and put it in my bed for a layer of nutrients, and eventually it's going to all break down with the regular degradation of the earth, seed and sow and seed repetition. So this is going to be nutrients, and it's going to help with my raised bed. See, I think that's going to be enough. I'm going to start adding my soil mixture. I'm going to start mixing the two. What was that? Inside the wheelbarrow, the garden mix and the cow manure compost. Well, this looks rich. This raised bed is, it's called Just Natural Raised Bed Gardening Mix. Okay, so now I'm going to add the cow manure. Okay, and mix it all together. I guess it's the same brand. So I got the 2 in there. I'm mixing it. Now you're supposed to mix it all together, and I watch tons of YouTube videos, and I'm going to be excited to see what comes out. But I'm trying to mix the top with the bottom. Then I'm just going to dump it all in there. Okay. Got it thoroughly mixed, or the best I can. And I'm just going to dump some of this in here. Make a raised bed. Let's see. All right. Mix it some. All right, we're gonna put a little bit more. 1 minute, I'll be back. Let me get this in the container. I got it in there. And now what I'm gonna do now is level it off. I'm gonna water it. And then I'm going to plant the greens. Went ahead and stored them back. So let's go get the greens now. Here is my seedling under the lights that I started. And I'm gonna plant the broccoli. Okay. I'm gonna plant the collards. It might not be, the correct time to plant. I think I'll plant the cucumber too. This might not be the right time to plant the carrots, but I think the weather might help it. I don't know. The cabbage didn't seed for me, didn't germinate, so I'm gonna be I'm sketchy with that. But I'm definitely gonna plant the collards. Tomatoes gonna do later. Look, guys, I got watermelon. This is red cherry tomato. The cabbage, I just don't know what happened. All my cabbages, and this is watermelon. This is green beans. I think I'm gonna wait with the green beans. And this is tomatoes. And so yesterday, and this is right here, it's this this is the red cherry and the green peppers that didn't germinate, but everything that germinated was here. But cabbage, I put more seed in this yesterday because it didn't germinate. And this is like 2 weeks. I know I'm probably doing some early planting, but it's my best guess. I had an inkling, I at least better get the greens in the ground. I want to be a good husbandman, and I want to see what it yields. And guess what? If I mess this up, and if it doesn't work, then okay, then I'll learn. I watch a ton of YouTube videos, and this is how I learned thus far. Thank you, YouTubers. Back at my Trofast garden, raised garden bed. Got my cups in the ground, but it's not going to stay like that. So what I'm going to do now is, this is collards. I'm going to fill dirt up in each of these cups. And I'm going to water it down. Okay? I'm going to water it down. And then I'm going to remove these cups and then plant my plants. It should be perfect. We'll see how it turns out. All right, let's get the water going. And soak this down. The birds are singing. It's a beautiful day, even though it's kind of chilly. All right, I don't know if my hose is going to reach. Oh, I should have took my gloves off. But anyway, so my intention is just to soak this down. I think I see look, I don't know if you've seen that, but I see a rainbow. I don't know if you see the rainbow. It's beautiful. All right, let's see. what we got going here. My gloves are all wet now. This might be, all right, so I soaked that in. So now, my intentions is now just to move these cups that's filled with dirt, right? And then stick my collards right in there, okay? So give me a minute. I just, planted one cup in there. And I hope these are really young seedlings, and I hope they survive. It's just that I just wanted to get them in the ground because they're collards. I think I got one more. Let's do another collard. And the roots are not that strong. But hey, we'll see. I know you professional gardeners are cringing. I am very new at this, and I apologize. I don't know. I watch tons of YouTube channels. It seems like I didn't learn anything, but because of what I'm doing here. But it's just that I want to get the crop in the ground because of the date, the time of year. And I apologize. I don't know all the YouTubers that I looked at tons of them. I don't remember the names. One I do remember is the kindergarten. I don't think she did it like this, just that I remember the name. The name is catchy. The kindergartner, she's like a new gardener. But I don't think her technique is this. This is probably from a more advanced one, but that's the only one I remember right now. Okay. I probably was a bit ambitious, and I planted this right here is cucumber, and that's broccoli, and the rest is greens, collards. I just did it just in case some of the crop fell. We'll see. I'll check back. Check back with me. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna label so I don't forget what I planted. There it is. Cucumber, broccoli, and these right here is collards. I know they look pitiful, but I'm gonna check on them a couple days. They're young, and I'll check on them in a couple of days or tomorrow, just to see how it's gonna survive. But hey, God gives the increase. I plant. God gives the increase. I think nature know how to take care of itself. As long as we do our best, I think God will kick in and help us with the rest. All right, until next time, I hope you can see me. I'm not sure. Maybe if I do it this way, you probably can. Till next time, people. All right, tribe? All righty.